next to her, the 14-year-old from China, Jialing CASHMORE of Great Britain, very experienced Paralympian, goes in lane 3. Sarai GASCON, the fastest seed for Spain in 4. Paulina WOZNIAK in 5 for Poland. KEANE of Ireland goes in lane 6, and Yuki MORISHITA in lane 7 for Japan. The final heat of 3, the fastest 8 from across all 3 heats make it through to the final. The starter not happy, asking the athletes just to stand down a moment. Poland's WOZNIAK, a breaststroke specialist. We'll see her come through, no doubt, on the breaststroke leg. And a very smooth start for the lanes 3 and 4, CASHMORE and GASCON. GASCON getting the advantage though as they go into the butterfly leg. Also going well in 6, KEANE of Ireland, having a good butterfly leg. This being the medley, so much can change, and we saw that in heat number 2 when the breaststroke played such a big part in this race. But Sarai GASCON, the Spanish athlete, has had a strong butterfly leg, just touching ahead of CASHMORE. KEANE of Ireland in 3rd, and they are very close indeed. A great underwater phase there by the Irish athlete, KEANE, now taking the lead from lane 6, really pushing GASCON. GASCON, 3 Paralympic medals. It's going to have her work cut out when it comes to the breaststroke, because KEANE, the Irish athlete, really stretching ahead now, but there's a couple of breaststroke specialists in this field where a lot could change.
Yeah, I remember KEANE when she was competing in Beijing 8 years ago, was the youngest of the Irish contingent. She was just 13 years old, and you think of the experience that she gained as a 13-year-old and now bringing it to the pool. But do watch out though for CASHMORE going in 4 and Sarai GASCON. Strong breaststrokers, but very, very strong is GASCON of Spain in this breaststroke event. Very slow gliding effort, but a strong kick, and she'll make up some ground. So too CASHMORE in 3 over the breaststroke leg. Question is whether or not KEANE is going to be able to pull it back with the final 50. At the moment though, it is GASCON who takes the advantage, and on her outside, just quickening the pace and stroke rate, is CASHMORE of Great Britain. But they're almost up in a line, the 3 of them. Just off the shoulder though is WOZNIAK, should be forced quickest to the wall.
Well, it is CASHMORE who turns fast, a very quick breaststroke leg indeed, dipping under 44 seconds. That her speciality, but GASCON so quick off the wall on the freestyle. And now can KEANE make up what she lost on that breaststroke leg as we head into the freestyle? 25 meters to go. Sarai GASCON pulling away from CASHMORE of Great Britain. The breaststroke specialist has got to really try and hang on now as the Spanish athlete, the favorite in this heat, starts to pull away. KEANE making a comeback, but it's CASHMORE who's still in 2nd place. Getting pressure though from Zhu on her outside. It's going to be very close. GASCON wins. Zhu just touching ahead of CASHMORE at the end. So close between China and Great Britain, but Sarai GASCON looking very comfortable on that freestyle leg to pull away from the rest of the field. KEANE not managing to quite maintain the pace at the end and finishing in 4th for Ireland, but it's all about the times. Sarai GASCON 2:37.71. That's just outside the fastest time from heat 2. And a little bit slower than heat 1 as well, so the rest of the field just going to have to wait and see. CASHMORE still looking at the clock, trying to take in the times, see if she'll have done enough to make it through to the final.
Well, ultimately it did come down to the breaststroke legs. KEANE looked so good in her backstroke leg and took a significant advantage, but off the wall, I think it's the turns more than anything else for GASCON, just took her away from CASHMORE, who was pushing, but a closing, very fast closing 50 in the free from Jialing. So strong close from Xu, touches ahead of CASHMORE.
GASCON will be safely through. Zhu, Jialing, Claire, CASHMORE, Ellen